Kathy DiCocco says that she's determined to preserve her late son's legacy by developing character in young men and women through the R.E.A.L Men's program, which provides comprehensive lesson plans for youth. She's the executive director of the H.O.P.E Foundation for a Better Tomorrow, which was established to provide scholarships to at-risk youth. She joined me this week to discuss her son's legacy in sports and academics, and how she's surging forward with the R.E.A.L Men model to make a difference. I'm Kevin McShann. Let's have this conversation. Absolutely, Kathy. So if you're ready, I'll welcome you to the program, and I'm excited to learn all about the R.E.A.L program and the H.O.P.E Foundation this morning.
Thanks.
So great to be here, and thanks for taking a few minutes. Kathy, I'm wondering if we can start our conversation this afternoon by talking about why this mission is so important to you, and a little bit about your son as well.
Okay, so my son Frank was a football coach for about 9 or 10 years. He coached mostly in high school in various states while he was in college and graduate school, and he coached 1 year at a college in Alabama. And he just saw that there were young men on the football teams that he coached. There was bullying going on. There were, of course, kids that were not being respectful to each other. And he saw that it was everywhere. It wasn't just in one particular location. So he started by writing a character program. It was around 2009. He called it the R.E.A.L Man Character Program, and R.E.A.L stands for, it's an acronym, it stands for R, being respectful to all people, E, especially women, A is to always do the right thing, and L is to live a life that matters. And so he would coach football, but also in the locker room, on the bus, in the lunchroom, wherever he had these kids for 10 minutes, he would teach them about being respectful to each other, holding the door for a young lady, or not answering your mom back, just all little scenarios that he wrote. And starting in 2009, he wrote his first book. He went on to write 10 books in the R.E.A.L Man Character Program, one having lesson plans and discussion questions. And so this was his passion. He also in 2009 was diagnosed with a very serious illness, and it became more important to him to get his program into the hands of mostly football coaches around the country, because that's the world he lived in. He started the H.O.P.E Foundation in 2011, and he asked us to give scholarships. And he was ill for about 4 years, and then he passed away in 2013. And so we have been on a mission to keep his legacy going, to continue to help kids by teaching character. And we have given 62 scholarships or grants so far to date. More are in the works. 2 more are being worked on right now as we speak. So, my son was so interested in helping kids that I have to continue this.
Absolutely, and it sounds like it's had a real tremendous impact on the people it's intended to serve. So I'm wondering if you would be willing to share some success stories and tell me a little bit more on how the real program works.
Okay, so the Real Man program is a series of books that he wrote. You could have one book or four. There's enough material to teach 21 different character traits for months and months. And the character traits are respect and gratitude and work ethic and on and on. There's 21 that he highlighted and wrote about. So if you are a coach or an educator or a principal or a athletic director or you don't even have to be in the athletic world. This is for people of all ages, kids of all ages. The younger we could get them taught, the better. So that if you mentor kids, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Boys Club, any place that you might have some young boys and girls that you mentor, this program is all written for you. There's nothing you have to research or look up. And so I know there's other character programs out there. I've talked with other people. They're expensive. You have to pay for someone to come in and spend a week with you, their airfare, their meals, their hotel. This is not that at all. This is a book or 2 or 3 books at most. And we also have Real Man wristbands, Real Man hats and shirts that we send out. And so it's an easy program. It's a flexible program. I don't teach it. I give you the books and you teach it. So some success stories. I know our first scholarship recipient was at a high school in South Florida. Wow, probably back to 2013, maybe. And he's out of college already, and he has an organization where he is mentoring young people, has the Real Man books, the Real Man character books. So he's got all the information he needs to keep teaching. I know of a couple of people who have taught this in juvenile facilities, another one in South Florida, another one, I forgot what states, but juvenile facilities where there are young men and women in prison situations, teaching them when you leave here, you need to be more respectful. You need to do what's right, and the Real Man character books have little scenarios. You find a watch in the locker room. Let's talk about what do you do about it? So getting the kids into a discussion to tell you what they think, what would they do? And trying to teach them, but not just reading to them, trying to engage them. The H.O.P.E Foundation website, which is hopefoundation.us, like United States, there are many, many testimonials from mostly coaches around the country who have taught this program and who see the difference. A coach in Memphis, I've quoted him, and that's on our website. He said, I have no discipline problems. Since I started teaching the Real Man program, their grades have improved, no more discipline problems, and it proves that they win more games if you are in a sports situation, football, basketball, soccer, whatever. You're being respectful to each other, your co-players, and you will win more games and have better grades. And so, it's just a simple, flexible program that is doing wonders all around the country.
That's fantastic. I'm curious to also ask you the impact it's also had on coaches. You mentioned the testimonials on the website, but I know that it's also had a profound impact on the people who are teaching the program as well.
Yes. Absolutely. We have 4 or 5 coaches that travel the country and speak at different clinics in the United States and Canada. And they speak at Nike clinics and Glacier clinics during the winter season usually. One coach in particular from Virginia who I met probably in 2014, has been representing the foundation ever since, traveling the country in Canada and speaking about character. And he has told me many times, this has helped me personally so much as a father, as a husband, as a coach, as a mentor. I have grown, he tells me. And he just can't speak enough about it, how it's helped him in his own family situation and life. And we just all who are involved with this feel that we are helping so many young kids. And to wear a simple little wristband that says "Real Man," I know myself, people have asked, what does that stand for? What does that mean? Why do you wear it? And I've seen young kids wearing them and responding. I am learning about how to be respectful. I am learning about how to do the right thing. And so by wearing a little wristband, these kids are spreading it. They're telling others about it, other kids, other adults, about being respectful. And hopefully these seeds that are being planted, they're thought about, and we get more people to do the right thing.
And in terms of leadership and providing kids the right path to go on or to follow in athletics in life, tell me how you think your son would appreciate the growth of the program as well.
Well, the program is a lot of thought and research has gone into it, and I talk with coaches all around the country, and I have often been told, I'd love to teach character, I'm researching what to teach. You have no more to research, it's all done for you. It's all done for you, and it's ready for you to just pick up and run with it, and just open the page to respect or gratitude. Just open the book to whichever character trait you want to talk about. And it's also teaching leadership skills, because if you are a student today and then go out, graduate from high school and college, and then so many young people who have been athletes will go on to coach and go on to mentor young people as they have been, especially some who have benefited so much from these mentors and these coaches. They feel they need to pay it forward. And so you are training leaders. You are training young kids who will grow up and within a few short years will move on into the business world or the workforce, and also have the opportunity to help young kids. So teaching that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm curious to ask you about the personal impact that this work has had on you and bringing forward your son's legacy.
Oh my gosh, it's a tremendous impact. I work at the foundation daily. We send out his character thought. He wrote 5 years worth of weekly character thoughts, and we have been sending them out again every weekend. They go on social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. They go out through our database. We probably reach, 30,000, 40,000 people every weekend. And then I just ask people to keep them forwarded, keep sending them out. And so every single day I work on talking with people about the foundation and about the character program. And when I get an email back or a phone call back and someone tells me, I met your son, or I've been teaching this, I've heard about this program, it's really helped my team. I mean, that just breaks my heart. That's something that my son did is helping so many thousands of people.
Yeah, you must be extraordinarily proud that he was able to leave such an impact on so many people. And I'm curious to ask you, how do you hope the foundation grows, or how do you envision its growth?
It's my prayer that it grows tremendously and it's taught in every school in this country, in Canada, and in other countries. It's such a simple program, and it's, like I said, the work is all done for you. You just need to open to a page and start reading and discussing. And so it's not a lot of effort at all for the teacher or the mentor or the coach. And it's interesting for the kids. It's fun for them to talk about the different discussion questions and give their opinions. And so I really, really hope it grows. And I am so appreciative that you are allowing me to share this story with you, because I can't do this alone. It's just me and my husband, and we can't do this alone. You know, we attend some clinics, like I said, especially in the winter, we attend clinics, we speak at clinics, and we just do whatever we can to try and tell more people about the Real Men Character Program. And if you, your listeners go to hopefoundation.us, you will see every single scholarship we've ever given. I think that's important for people to know. We are a 501c3, and I want people to know who we give scholarships to. There are pictures of all the students, their names, dates. You know, it's important for everyone to know who gets the scholarships that we send out. I apply for grant money, I get donations, we do fundraising, and those people who attend our fundraisers or give us donations or grants, it's important that they know where your funds go. And so
Yeah,
that's
absolutely. And Kathy, you had mentioned the website. So if people want to get involved, what's the best way they can do that?
to get involved. Everyone, you can always feel free to contact me. My phone number, my email address are on the Hope Foundation website. But the best way that you can get involved, if you are a teacher, a coach, a mentor, have anything at all to do with working with kids, get this program, get one book or two books and teach this character program to the young people that you are mentoring. Boys, girls, all ages, young up through beyond college, adults even need to know how to be respectful. And
yeah, absolutely. Kathy, I really want to thank you for spending part of your afternoon with me today to tell me about this influentially important program. I want to commend you for the work that you do as a part of the foundation, and I want to thank you for joining me. It's most appreciated.
oh, you are so welcome, Kevin. Thank you so much for inviting me and for telling people about the Real Man program.